Hello, this is Chris Lamm, your personal mortgage planner, and this is the 530buzz.com bringing you weekly tips on real estate finance, and community-based events for Northern California residents. I hope you guys are having an awesome week out there. We want to talk to you guys a little bit about what's been going on in the crazy mortgage market over the last year. There's been a lot of talk that eventually these low interest rates that we've seen for over a year are eventually going to go up, and that people ought to take advantage of rates while they're this low. And just when you hear that rates have gone to their lowest points, it seems like the week later, sometimes even the next day, rates have gone lower. The reality is that nobody out there has a crystal ball. Nobody really knows what's going to end up happening in the mortgage market or the real estate market. But we want to share some interesting statistics with you why we feel whether rates go lower or not, this is a market that people that are renting really need to take a serious look at. Check this out. This is good information for anybody, but this is really for those of you that are renting out there, just to kind of get an idea of the pros and cons of renting versus owning in a market like the one that we're in right now. The first thing we want to just kind of point out to you is rent increases on an average of 3.6% per year. This is a national average. It's actually higher in areas like California, and obviously with a strong rental market right now in California with all the foreclosures and everybody needing to rent, this is a little bit higher. But on average, it's about 3.6% per year that your rent is going to go up. And on year one, you could be renting for $850 per month, and you could literally be owning for $1,000 per month on a 30-year fix with a monthly principal and interest, taxes and insurance. That's everything, $1,000 per month. I literally have clients right now that are buying 3-bedroom, 2-bath houses in nice neighborhoods for $1,000 per month. 3 years later, that rent that you would be paying would go up to $922 per month, and you're still owning for $1,000 per month. And 7 years later, that rent would go up to $1,066 per month. You still own for $1,000. Finally, 15 years down the road, just to give you an idea here, you would literally be paying a little over $1,700 per month. All the while, you were still paying $1,000 to own. By now, you have some equity. And this doesn't even go over the tax deductions. Uncle Sam does not want you renting, and here's why. We kind of want to break this down for you here. If you're paying a $1,000 mortgage, you're paying a lot of interest. And most people know that the interest and your property taxes that you pay to the state of California are tax deductible. So we want to show you something here. If you take this $1,080 total here, and you times it by a 25% tax bracket, which is right around the average for most W-2 employees, you're going to have about $270 in after-tax benefits. What that means is at the end of the year, every month that you've made this payment, you will have a $270 tax deduction available to you. And obviously this can be different for different people. It depends on your tax situation, but most people know that owning a home, because of the tax purposes in California, is it's a huge benefit to owning a home. So if you take that $270 and you deduct it from your monthly mortgage payment, because remember, you'll be getting this back at the end of the year, you're actually paying $860 per month to own a home. That's just $10 over the average rent in Shasta County. And so we just kind of wanted to show you guys some of these numbers. They're pretty fascinating when you actually sit down with a mortgage planner and you take a look at the pros and cons of renting versus owning. In most cases in a market like this, it's really what we would call a no-brainer. So there you have it. We just wanted to share with you guys this week some of the pros and cons of renting versus owning. And here's a couple things going on in Redding, California this weekend. We've got live music at Tapas Downtown Friday and Saturday night. If you guys haven't been down there, they've got some amazing food, and it should be a really fun environment to go down to with your family. Also, forgive me while I look down here, 19th Annual Blues by the River down at Lake Redding Park. It's a huge event for blues enthusiasts, as well as just for people that love live music. Starts at 11 a.m. on Saturday. And then we also have the 14th Annual Beer and Wine Festival down at Downtown Mall in Redding, starting at 4 p.m. on Saturday. So it should be a lot of fun down there. Have fun, but be careful. And for those of you that enjoy running, my wife and I and a couple of my friends are going to be down at the Whiskey Town Relays Sunday morning. Starts at 8 a.m. It's going to be a run around the lake, a team of 4 people. I'm not running 20 miles on my own, but you split it up between 4 people. A ton of fun. I did it last year. Hope to see some of you guys down there. Do me a favor, if you're watching this for the first time, subscribe to the feed. Share this with your friends. You can forward to them. If you're getting this in an email, you can forward it to your friends and family. You can also find me on Facebook and Twitter. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you very, very soon.